Hello, VOD watchers. I think my audio was busted for a bit of this, so here's me later, Level Up Joe of the future, telling you to just bear with me for a couple minutes and the audio will get fixed. Thanks so much.
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So, the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although he requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot his responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, he has pledged himself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them, Mythal.
I carry only her memories, not her strength, nor her capacity for strategy.
Well, either way, our allies will be ready.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another... Elganon!
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Elganon just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
The gods were way too quiet after Olithin. I should have known something was wrong.
No one could have anticipated this escalation.
Doesn't matter now. We're stuck with it.
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antam army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
This is gonna work. midstream. There, fuck me. God, imagine having audio. Let me do a sound check for myself here. Yeah, okay, it's working now. Okay, so now that I can talk, I don't think I necessarily said anything that important, but it's just annoying. I have audio issues.
The only thing standing between every single living creature and the Blight. I don't want to watch the world fall and know I didn't do everything I could. So let's stop the gods, whatever it takes.
I think the one thing I did say that I'll repeat is that, this is what I was saying with metaphor, waiting to the end being risky. Like, of course you gotta expect
We're with you.
god-level enemies
Won't leave that island.
to pull some shit.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can. All easier said than done. I should see how Davern's holding up before the fun starts.
Oh, whoa, are we gonna kiss a boy? Are we gonna fuck on the eve of battle? Supposedly, there's no actual nudity to worry about, but there was that nudity slider, so I'm, like, a little bit concerned.
That's for Weishaupt. That's for the Griffins.
Hey, what's going on?
Blowing off steam.
That felt very abrupt.
What?
Nothing. Everything.
Yeah, I, like, loaded in there weird. That's funny.
Sorry, I know I drive men wild. Can't help it.
Let's go. Gay dialogue.
Okay, sorry. What is?
It's what we're about to go do. The thing about being a Grey Warden, you don't get too attached. Any day could be your last. So you learn. Keep it casual. Don't make friends with your team. Don't start thinking about a Griffin like he's your kid. And whatever you do, no matter what, don't even think about falling hard for your boss. Trouble is, it's too late. I already did.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that I'm kind of his boss.
Makes two of us.
But that makes it
Very
worse.
informally, but still.
It was the other way around.
What if one of us doesn't come back? I actually let myself imagine the future. Our future. What we could be. And him too. Our half-bird, half-cat kid. I want all that.
There's no reason we can't have it.
Only if we live.
Then the good news is we finally have a plan. Don't die.
Now you got my hopes up. I swear, Rook, if you go out there and get yourself killed, I'm gonna...
Chop some more wood?
Oh.
Or we both come back and have some fun the good old-fashioned way?
He's talking about sex. They're gonna do sex. Have they not fucked yet? Like, obviously we wouldn't see it, but it definitely doesn't feel like they have.
Yeah. Keep that
Which is
promise.
weird. Especially given everything he just said. Like, I keep it casual, you know, to mean don't get overly emotionally attached, rather than like, let's not get physical, because I feel like you would if every day is going to be your last. Fuck when you can.
Killing a god.
Let's have one more pet of the baby. Hello, little guy.
Hey, Hassan.
I won't miss running around this hub. Like, it's cool, but it was too much.
Interrupting
It's too big.
whatever you're doing.
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're gonna die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I don't know how to carry this weight, Varric.
No one does. This job was always going to call for someone who could improvise. You're on this team for a reason too, you know.
I guess I have some thinking to do about everything.
Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
You know,
Just making sure we don't have any quests, or not quests, dialogues popping up in here. Okay, I guess... Well, can I warp there? Probably not. Yeah, because that's not a place on the map I know, so we will actually go to the mirror for the first time in a while. I've probably touched on this idea before, but I think it's so cool that they set up these Illuvians at like the very end of the DLC in Dragon Age 1, and then we're seeing such a huge payoff to them at the end of Inquisition into this.
Dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
But they also did show up in 2, so like they've kind of been a constant.
Now we just have to deal with that.
That is dorky armor on Davrin.
That's the entire Antom army over there.
At least the gods are taking us seriously.
I could have lived without that.
The gods will know we're here soon, and so will the Antom. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antom ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding, and Darkspawn.
I've fought them before, and I've got the stone on my side.
Lace? Hold on.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
Okay. Now's the part where I have to like make weird, awkward choices about who does what and people are gonna die and stuff. So... is this... I feel like... I mean, they both make sense, so narratively I don't know that there's a strong... compulsion for one of them over the other. And I feel like Davrin makes sense, because he's the warden. But I am worried about him, and I would like to not have tragic gaze. It's kind of tragic gaze either way, since Harding and Tosh are also a thing. I don't know, but Harding would be really good at guerrilla stuff, you'd think. I'm gonna go Harding. I really don't want her to die either, though.
Right. This requires a good...
I mean, I don't want anybody to die, but her whole dwarf magic thing seems really important
cut open the fade.
for, like, the world.
Lucanus will take Solus's dagger and ambush Gillenane.
And in that regard, I think Davrin himself is, like, less important.
One problem
just more so to me, being that we are a couple.
Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgernon.
We should go. Wish me a little luck.
You got it.
Just the fucking screaming and roaring in the background.
Like you said back at the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
So sassy. Alright, then... I feel like I've kind of gotten to, like, Balara and Tosh. Although they don't have any kind of combo. Honestly, most of my guides don't, though, so we'll just pick them. Alright, and I don't need to worry too much about items or anything. It's literally the point of no return. I can kind of just play. Just gotta stay healthy.
Alright, not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted.
I feel so slow right now compared to Metaphor. That one really feels more like you're zooming around. Where are we, by the way? We're on an island off the coast of, like, where? I guess the rest of this goes inland. So probably somewhere here to the east. Maybe the north.
There! That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
Then that's where we spoil the party. Let's get the job done.
I guess there might still be chests here, so I should keep an eye out. It's just that, like, you know, we're at the end. If I do get any upgrades, they're going to be not around for long. Another benefit of Meteor is I can hit them from above. I probably could use a refresher on what runes I have, though. I got health something and like a magic restore, I think. Ravage, damage versus health. Vivify. Refreshes my cooldowns, gives me fearability, and redouble gains my mana back. Okay. Because I think I ultimately decided it wasn't worth trying to have a bunch of things for, like, one for health, one for armor, one for shields, when I already have buffs to my spells to do some of that. And it might just make more sense to fire off more spells, which is good in all cases. And the health one, you know, everybody has health underneath whatever else they have. Where was that chest that was blinking?
Intruders, take arms! You heard the Kunari.
Take arms? What are you, a Wookiee? Why are these guys level 10? Absolute fodder. I didn't mean to cast that on my head, but oh well.
Anton had to bring in mercenaries to help him. So much for being strong and pure and crap.
The Antom aren't taking any chances.
Why is this guy raining fireballs? Let's keep it moving, team. It is kind of funny to just wreck these little guys, though. How many hours into this am I? I know how to do a fucking takedown already. And why are you telling me anyway? Get more little men. Ispakoon. Oh, maybe that was all mortar stuff. We're in such close quarters here, I don't know if it matters if Tosh really draws his attention or not. I guess if there's DLC, this like final save after doing this could matter, but they also said they weren't planning on doing any.
What are they saying?
Which is the first, but possible, I guess. Technically not a first for Dragon Age, but I think Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda also did not have DLC, if I recall. Although that was because it was kind of, I don't know if considered a failure would be correct. You know, that might be putting it too harshly, but like, it definitely didn't do as well as they wanted.
I hope they're all right.
Which I still think was rather fussy of the player base to be so butthurt. I thought it was perfectly good. And in fact, that one, I think maybe they had actually planned DLC, and then just didn't. And that was a bummer, because I wanted to, like, see the, I wanted to say the Kunari, but that's this. The masked race that Tali, I think was her name, was part of. I don't remember what they're called, but I feel like it also has a Q.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Loosely similar to the Kunari as well. Sort of like opposite ends of a spectrum, where the Kunari are very hyper aggro, and Tali's race is like literally they wear fucking boy in a bubble suits, and they're like migrants. Is that the right term? Migrants? Wanderers? Probably not migrants. Anyway, well, they migrate, though. I don't know. My point is, they're both, they're, like, different on that end, but then they're both very, like, they have, like, a very unique and religious culture. I don't know if there was a point to coming down here other than getting that. I was thinking that treasure. And frankly, I don't know how else I would. Maybe I go down over there. I don't know. I shouldn't faff that hard about it, though. We'll just do a little check and then keep moving. Okay, we just jump down and then go probably on foot to where I was. Or do you have anything, though, or are you just a shiny chest? No, it upgraded shit. Okay. L for people who have equipment at the end of the game here. That might be me. This guy. I never got that last upgrade. And I don't know where I would, but it's too bad because damage increasing with my mana could be maybe not a huge boost because I'll probably be low a lot from just shooting out abilities, but at least for like my first one out, that would probably be a pretty significant boost. Honestly, I probably should have tried to hunt that down, but I remember Googling it once and I didn't get a good and easy answer, and then I just forgot to look again. Meteor felt like it did nothing. Probably just crumbled against his horns. He's too horny. He's too powerful. Even I, a notably horny man, can't compare. Well, I guess in terms of actual horns, I'm hornier than usual. I'm in my horny element, if you will. Even weapons. I still don't know how the loot system in this works, though. How random it is. It kind of sucks to have stuff literally be in like a linear section of the endgame and otherwise inaccessible. Hearing a lot of men grunting up here. Maybe not. Maybe loosely in the distance.
How brave of you to seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elgernon.
He said my name. He called him my name.
Oh, it's showing chests. Noticing that for the first time. There weren't any that I walked by then, were there? So far, it seemed like I'm getting them. Oh boy, raw timber. It literally, can I even talk to the faction people at this point? I would think not, so that's truly useless. In theory. Feisty little critter. And this does give me a chest. Okay. A little one. Again, crafting materials. Is that actually even of use? I think one just came up and got fucking knocked away by the blast. Didn't you know? I'm Storm. I'm the X-Man. I didn't realize she got buffed, but apparently she got buffed and now she's the fucking best hero in the game. What is this? What is this green thing? Do arcane bombs apply a rotating thing on people, like when I reach stacks of them? Because I haven't noticed that for the entire game, if that's true. Ooh, fall off though, that'd be great. I don't know when this last got patched either, but I don't think it has recently, like not in the last week since I've played this. But that seems to be what it is. Any arcane bomb stuff is like applying little things to him. Granted, there's a lot of particle effects and things going on, but I don't know. Sometimes my powers of observation, or lack thereof, astound even I. That is the wrong ring. Yeah, that's the electric ring. And I'm only partially an electric boy, because how boring to specialize into but one type of magic when you could do all of them. What am I looking at? Does he have like a paper bag on his head? Or is this... I'm thinking maybe it's a Kunari and I'm just like not seeing the horns. But honestly, again, with all of these effects going on, you don't really see people in battle exactly. Oh, I love pushing someone off to their doom. Here, let me look at you. Their mouth is covered. I think these are just men. Ooh, owie. I am hit. They kind of look like they have ridges on their heads, but it's not enough to be horns. They aren't properly horny like some of us. Why the fuck did I come up here? Damn it, game! You've baited me. There wasn't a single smidgen of treasure. Not a single gold coin.
Like crap.
If the gods finish their dagger, open the Fade, and unleash all the blight, even Solus was terrified of that.
Is there another way to feel? Even he knows that's the end.
I know that Dragon Age 1 was already like the blight game, but it would be kind of cool if if Dragon Age 5 was like just fucking even darker. Just real nasty shit. I don't know that I want them to go like apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic or anything. But there's possibilities with this enhanced blight stuff that's just contained within the Fade. Or like a more Fade-focused Dragon Age would be cool, because I can never get enough of that.
On Tom, your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded. Elaine and I must complete our task before we join you. But this magic we harvest will transform the world. And all...
We're kind of getting a version of my like classic Dragon Age Origins AoE combo. We're getting a meteor raining down while Nev makes an ice storm, and then I have some passive electric thing going.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Similarly to what I was saying before, I never knew that Resistant had some special visual effect to it, though I'm not surprised.
Damn. She's real big.
Come on, we're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger.
Things you can say in Dragon Age or the bedroom. You know, if you swing that way. Is there a lever?
Tom! We sense intruders, the same mortals who defied us at Whitehoft. A frost wielder, Teventa train, and one you fear, a fire breather. There are others. Find them. bring us what remains.
No, no.
My foot's gonna bring your ass what remains.
Hell yeah, Tash Foreman.
Everywhere after hearing that.
Yeah, leave my companions alone. Don't hurt them. Just fight me. I'm the big scary guy. You can tell because I'm so fuckable and pretty. I don't need that memento, but I do want to get over to the other side. I'm already charged on that. I guess this just gets me around, kind of.
It's Harding.
Rook, hey.
Oh no. I don't... Hi, companions. Be okay.
On, Tom, but you have to hurry. More on the way.
Can you open the way out of here?
I think so. Let me look.
I figured we'd fight guys in the meantime. Good time for a taste of my hole. Ooh, ooh, all my health. Ooh, all my health.
How's it looking, Harding?
Shut up, I know how armor works. What these tooltips are dumb. The triggers for these tooltips are bad and they should feel bad. Cool off, you little goobers. This is too many men even for me. Take some shock damage, get stunned. Get out of my hair. He tried to grab me.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
So maybe we go up and over there. That looks empty. Yeah, okay. Again, why mementos now? Can I use them? Like my ass? Buy me Taco Bell first.
What they are.
Elkanon again.
Mars block! Vashvatar!
I mean, I guess there's still like little lore entries for all of them, but eh. I guess this is a dead end. Do I want to go down there? It looks like it's mostly water. And I think to get to that chest, I have to go the other way. I can peek. Because I can't swim. I have a Sonic the Hedgehog level of swimming ability. No? Yeah, I guess we go here. It's big. Hopefully it's the ring upgrade I need. Probably not, just statistically. Nope, it's Flame Branch, which is still hugely underwhelming compared to what I have. Again, a little hard to tell because they don't show you the upgraded version separately from the base. But willing to bet that it's not going to compare, and I don't know that I have even equipment at this point. I mean, well, that's not true. I could still switch in my inventory, I just couldn't switch around enchantments. Since I'm not at my base.
Ugh. A lot more blight on this side.
And on top.
Pathetic. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, of course, I couldn't see because the map is bad.
On top, the intruders.
Genuinely, this might be some of the worst, like, hey, we're gonna have Fog of War so that you don't know where you're going. But it's, like, on the mini-map, which is crazy.
I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
Oh no. Darkspawn!
Oops. Oops. Darkspawn can wait. There's a chest down there. In a little grotto or something. I don't know what actually constitutes a grotto. In my mind, it's just like cave near water. Or like on the water, but you know, maybe it has to be underwater. Couldn't tell you. Oh, hello, big boy. What a combo. Can't do shit if you're frozen solid. It's really not even a combo, it's just one really good thing that works with everything. Which way do I go? I guess this is the dead end. Yeah, a whole little gazebo here for no reason. More blight boils, and you can hear him gurgling. Oh, I'm not close enough. I never do. I had to try that sentence twice and it still didn't work. I have never fully settled on being like a dagger main or a staff main. And maybe you're not supposed to, but I really like having two weapons that I kind of get to swap between. It feels a lot more dynamic. It adds a lot of variety to the combat compared to just one. And I don't remember, I assume like rogues get
See that flash of green light?
knives and bows. I don't remember what warriors get. Maybe
Might be close.
a sword and a shield versus a two-handy.
If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elgar'non can't unleash the blight.
But you're re-explaining this like we all don't know. Even I, famous for forgetting shit as I juggle too many RPGs, remember that because that's been one of the few plot points for this entire game. They really kind of stretched it thin on this one. Or at least that's the impression I have. Like, of course, there were overarching goals supported by smaller chunks in previous games, but it really sort of feels like... I don't know. Not that the in-between wasn't interesting, because the characters are all really cool. But in a lot of ways, it feels like... Well, I'm kind of just repeating myself. It just kind of feels like they had a short amount of plot and really stretched it out. And I kind of feel like that's happening more with more games over time, and I don't know if that's a shift in the way things are being made or just like a perception on my part. You know, like being older, thinking about new games differently, and sort of having baked in preconceptions about games I played when I was younger. Not seeing much. Looks like we do just need to keep going up. There's a little thing down there, but I don't care. So red, so evil.
Blocking the way. We have to set it off.
That spawn Glorpos, I hear goop. Oh my god, Rook. Miss more shots, why don't you? Did I not get clear? Fuck me. Totally thought I dashed in time. Alright, I think that's all the Glorps and Glombuses around here.
Rook, more on Tom headed your way. We can't hold him off much longer.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of Gleep Glorps here.
We've got to clear it out to get to the gods.
Only for you.
Where is he? Just on the ground? Poor guy. Why did you not have a radius? I guess I didn't get close enough. We need uppies. And I think this is the way. Except not if I can't platform good. Oh, it was a little bit awkward. But way better than previous games, so I shouldn't be too fussy.
More of those fade tears.
Remember to keep your distance.
Remember to not walk directly into the explosive. Thanks, Rook. I think they might have forgotten, if not for your timely and well thought out advice. Okay, that's an exit.
I will craft
Did he just die? Like as soon as we popped his armor, dude just fell over. Gone. Dead. Now he's shooting at me. Can I go up here? Yeah. Don't be a diller, climb a pillar. You know what they say. What is a diller? Good question. I don't know. It just rhymes. Okay, was that enough? I kind of thought we had like 3 things to find, but it was just 2 groups of 2. Oof. That was an awkward little jump and fall.
Got it. Everyone in.
Another fade test.
Okay, we're all good so far.
Magic are coursing around us because of the god's ritual.
Then we'd better find Gillenane, quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
I do feel like Nev is maybe suited for this.
Nev, get those wards down.
That was literally one of her abilities.
I'm on it.
Bruh, well, if one of you is gonna disapprove, I'm fucked either way.
Tear in check while you work. But with things so unpredictable, I fear anything might happen once we kill Gillenane.
Solus warned me that there'd always be costs and consequences to fight.
You guys think this place isn't gonna like explode when we fucking kill them?
And escape? Maybe we prove them wrong.
I dearly hope so.
Ha! Got it.
Nice.
Now, as to why the blood magic was green,
Sure,
I don't know. That's a
but let's
first.
walk out careful. The gods will have a trap or two.
Like, yeah, that. Okay, so we gotta rescue Nev.
I'll take the greatest care, ensuring your Tevinter mage knows the new face of her empire. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue.
Seems like a waste of an Illuvian.
Will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elgradon and Gillenane are still on.
But the grabbing does imply to me that she can be saved. Else, why not just kill her outright?
But they still need to finish their dagger.
We can divide their attention.
Good idea. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Harding and the others keep out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
He kills Gillenane, and then we save Nev.
All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elganard's almost completed the dagger.
Oh, are we getting to a fight already? That is quite a back decoration you have.
Where's Gillenane?
On the move. Spike can feel her hunting for us.
We didn't come this far for nothing. Everything the gods have thrown at us, it's all because they know we can win. We'll kill Gillenane, we'll get our friend back, and then...
And then Elgarnon. We'll hold Gillenane's attention until Lucanus has a clear shot.
Good luck, Harding.
Like we said, whatever it takes.
It's all yours.
As is Gillenane.
I don't like that icon. Right, so they're on a team. I think these two have a weakened combo, plus it would be fun to like get time with everybody. So Although maybe I'm actually used to this configuration. I think I usually just go left to right. We'll take these boys. Have some bro time. We'll see what I end up getting limited with, but ideally I would like a tank with me at all times. But aren't you the Queen of the Blight? That sounds like you're not happy about it existing. Alright. I do just need to use my ult a bunch because I don't normally. I guess we're waiting for you to show up, you big fucking lich. Some sort of Darkspawn emissary. I'm just not used to what anything looks like.
Good to go again.
There she is!
The child of the stone.
Get around her so we...
Harding!
Oh no.
She hears you not.
Bodied. Gosh, leave me alone. I'm just a little guy. Even after earlier saying like, no, I'm the big threat, go for me. Now I'm just a little guy. It's all to do with what suits me at the moment. Main character privilege. I mean, if the fear is like, hey, I don't want to be a malevolent god and, like, you know, have slavery and all that, I'd say that's worth taking into account. Decent fears. The fear of I don't want to be a bad person. Let's go long range so I don't step in the icky blight. Fuck off.
You bring no armies, no allies.
Who needs an army when I'm a Hulk?
Renewed efforts.
Oh yeah, there's still Glorp around here.
Once the light is fully ours, all wardens who ever lived could not stand against us.
We'll see.
What the sex? Well no, the sex is gonna be later after we win the battle, apparently. I have a standing appointment with my love interest. How you doing, little fella? Cringe. I'm good. Smiles. Yeah, I know. Imagine having gay sex. Truly the cringest.
Focus on completing the diet, I will greet our mortal guest.
Can you? How many men are you gonna throw at me, lady? Speaking of which, coworker was low-key bragging about necking on with people today. I think I know what necking means in British, which is like kissing, making out. Is that correct?
Ready again.
And I think that's what it means here too. So maybe it's not even different. But it's just not a term I hear used often, so I feel the need to check. Yes, okay. Okay, I think that's the last leap glort. But probably not the last man. Yeah, I mean, bragging about it's a little like, wow, bud, thumbs up, sarcastically. But I don't know. I assume a young man in his 20s and young men in their 20s be like,
Davern? Desperate.
by talking about sexuality. I was like, I made out. Oh no, he was like, I made out with girls on a night out, guys on a night out, non-binaries, trans, and I was like, yeah. I'm just thinking, save some for the rest of us. Well, yeah, you know the meme of like, damn, bisexual and you're still not getting any bitches. It's because of him. He's taking all of them. Oh, she's got everybody tentacled up. What, so do I have to solo her? Apparently. He has a girlfriend though. This is for his current relationship. I was just taking a bit back, like got him arrow that single. Well, it's just about the type of people. I was gonna say that we are, not that I'm really relevant, but we are the same type of person in this regard. You and I are not the let's go out and go clubbing, I just want to get fucked type of people. Oh, if I can pull them out, that would be good. How would I do that? I see a marker, but I don't see a way to do that. Ah, tendrils. It's always tendrils. Gotta play Minecraft with me in my dating profile, yeah. Thank goodness for all that deflection. Alright, where's the next one? I'm sure these guys just come infinitely until I rescue my guys. So I really shouldn't faff around. Yeah, if like me and a future boyfriend of yours are ever like talking and he's like, hey Joe, I want to plan a fun little surprise for Alex, like what should I do? I'm gonna be like, buy him some, I don't know, like chicken and mash and warm Subway cookie, and then like set up either a side-by-side Minecraft setup or something where like you can literally sit in his lap and like one of you has a monitor one way and the other one has a monitor the other way. So you're like literally on top of him, but you're both playing Minecraft together. And then I don't know. I feel like there should be a part 3 to that, but I don't know what it is.
Emmer, you're okay. Only thanks to you. Now to the fight.
TLDR, Subway, and I play Minecraft on my Steam Deck, and he's on the TV. Unless you guys have like a dual TV setup, but I don't know, because you've seen that, like memes of that, surely, right? Where it's a couple and one of them is literally like on the other's lap, facing the opposite way, so that they can both game. I feel like you'd be into that. Only in drawings, I'd be fine with facing forward, just use my Steam Deck. Yeah, I wasn't thinking Steam Deck, but that does allow for some different things. Oh my god, this large man wants my ass. Alright, there's Harding. Who else is here?
Need to free Lucanus. He's got Solus's dagger. We can't kill Gillenane without him.
Right. Other option is using my PC, using my laptop, which is a particularly worse solution. Well, in this hypothetical scenario where I'm assisting in planning your perfect like stay-at-home date, I will probably leave the logistics to him. I'm just the ideas guy. There is so much going on here right now.
Lucanus, I've got you.
Oh, when I wish to be grabbed by a tentacle. This is not what I had in mind. I was thinking more like Venom, different monster.
Fragile, aimless, lost.
Harding, what are you doing?
We're the only beings in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it.
Other ideas: Cloud Strife, sexy compilation cuddles. That okay? Yeah, that's the third piece. Is I have him cosplay as Cloud Strife.
Not but destroy them.
You and Elganon are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you.
God.
And we don't owe you a thing.
There would be flood warnings. Spoiled again.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, Harding. Oh. Lucanus. We gotta make this count. Was she giving him a little thumbs up, or was that... Oh, she's not gonna make it. Literally into a fucking pit. No. What a way to go out, though. I think we finally got her. Oh, and look at me, so acrobatic.
No. We had such plans.
I can't believe the Glorb Glib is dead. I assume you mean her, because she's a freak. She's kind of like a mad scientist wouldn't really be right, but it's like sort of that vibe where it's like, hey, I'm doing like weird horror body manipulation stuff on myself and others. She's an elf, for the record. And you know, some of that, like the big pointy thing on her head is a headdress, but all the tentacles and stuff is weird body manipulation.
The fate's still ripping itself apart.
The dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with Gillenane!
Yeah, what? Like we killed her too hard and now the dagger's going nuts? What did I just see there flashed for a second? Maybe that was still her, I don't know. I thought it was someone else.
Lucanus?
No, Solus is popping up. Oh no. I guess he,
And so you have your victory. You live. Gillenane does not.
Yeah, and why do you sound like you're guilt-tripping me about it?
Are you not proud? We finally reached this moment. Or did
Man is dead, that blue light was the demon core. Ironically, he actually has a demon inside him. That's what the purple wings were. That's his demon. But he might have, I hope he didn't die too from like the blast.
Innocent people.
No one's retreating.
The bald elf is fucking with my mind though. So I don't know what to believe at the moment.
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Why are you being a bitch about this, Solus?
Cannot win this battle.
We literally just killed one god, why not two?
It is what must be.
The bald elf is fucking with my mind. Top 10 things to call my manager.
You're worthless.
Varric.
Is he bald? I have no idea what he looks like.
You were never up to. You failed us all.
What failure cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Either he's testing us, or this is some attempt for him to get out.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison...
Okay, so if he makes me sad enough, have enough regrets, then I go in and he gets out?
The sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place.
Devious, but makes sense. Like, what does that mean, though, you molded me into some... Like... I can only read that as you positioned me in a place where I would have something to lose, which doesn't feel like you molded me. That feels more like, you know, like I just have friends. It seems like he got out, though. I don't know if that's good or not. And now I'm stuck here, which is definitely not good.
What? This is...
A me statue, I presume.
This is where
Liberal ends up in hell. Who could have guessed?
But I am not dreaming.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I kissed a man at least once, thereby committing a grave sin. And now I'm just in the gray place. The 95% desaturated zone.
Just...
Pretty sure my dad has kissed more men than I have. Yeah, your dad the party boy, I guess.
Find it. I have to get back to the team. A wolf statue, of course. How did Solus get out of here? Solus swapped places with me, but there's more to it than that.
I assume he's just out, but I almost wonder if he's like possessing us.
Hey, kid. Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
And why and how is Varric talking to us? Unless I've just chosen him as like my guiding father figure.
So how do I get out? Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold gods.
Yeah, but I'm not a god.
And locked back.
I gotta find somewhere to wiggle.
Dangerous. You chose me anyway.
I'm absolutely gonna be sad if anyone else dies, and I'm sad that Harding died, but I'm not gonna be guilt tripped. Like, this is so stupid.
Trusted you, and it got me killed.
It's the kind of thing where, like, if I was actually Rook, yes, I would be beyond emotionally invested, but as a third party, it's like, sorry, no, I'm not gonna just fall for your gaslighting, because this is obviously not what these people would say.
No, you're wrong.
This is what it feels like to walk around Wakefield.
My friend?
Where is Wakefield?
And she still volunteered.
Besides, presumably in the UK.
We all believed in what we were fighting for.
Just like typical grey, unpleasant UK place.
And Nev knew.
Where I studied, gotcha.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie. Solus, on the other hand.
One of the most grim and stagnant places I've ever been, aw.
Even friends. He'll sacrifice them without a thought. Isn't that what pawns are for?
Harding.
Whatever it takes. Your words, weren't they?
I really hope there isn't like
You gave so much to all of us.
cool dwarven magic stuff in the future that like she needs to be alive for.
You reminded me that what I feel isn't who I am. That I know the world is good and that I love the people in it. You did everything for the team. Brought us together, held us together when no one else could.
I guess if the Titans chose her, they could choose more people too. But ugh. I hate somebody has to die scenarios.
And you never wavered, not once. So how could I?
Hello Nova. Hello Shoal. Hello Sarah. I hope you guys had fun playing Cyber's Punk.
Take care of the team for me. That's what Varric told me. And we were
Thank you for the raid. How you guys doing?
friends. But now you're gone, and the fight's not over.
We're having a sad time fighting the gods
I'm gonna get out of here.
in Dragon Age.
Stop Solus and save the world.
This guy looks like Diet Leon Kennedy. I did make him to be as fuckable and objectifiable as I possibly could. You don't really get to see it, but I gave him a fat ass.
What about mine?
I was feeling some type of way when I was in the character creator building this man. And I would absolutely fuck Leon Kennedy. Did it come with a menu penis? There was no penis like in Cyberpunk. So that's a strike against this game. There was like a nudity slider though in the options.
I think you already.
But when I looked online to see like do I need to be looking out for stuff? I don't know that there's actually any nudity anywhere. Like according to the internet, there isn't nudity despite there being a nudity slider. So I don't know what that's about.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through.
Maybe something that didn't come to fruition.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever.
Because previous Dragon Age games, at least Origins that I'm remembering specifically, had like underworld style sex scenes, which is to say you don't see genitals, but you see like, you know, they're mostly or completely disrobed, and you see them like they lean in for a kiss and then it fades to black, and then you see some other position, and it's like that kind of thing. So it's, you're seeing the intimacy, but they're avoiding actual nudie bits. Why are we seeing the flashback of Varric getting hurt? I remember the subreddit getting upset about dick sizes in Cyberpunk. What? Being like too big, too small, not enough of them?
Rook.
Too big, the smallest of 5 inches, and they didn't like that. You know, heaven forbid your character creator has generous penis sizes. No one would ever want that. I'm genuinely confused about why we're seeing this again. Maybe this is sort of what he was talking about with the regret stuff. Oh, because we're seeing a vision of Varric just laying there dead. They wanted the realism, and 5-inch weenie just isn't realistic. Literally average. No, he's not. He lived through that first time. In that flashback, he lived. And again, now he's just showing us shit. You're being gaslit. You wouldn't believe any of this.
So much. Told me what to do when I didn't know. We wouldn't have gotten this far without you.
But you did, Rook. You did all of this without me.
Because you died.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Sorry about that, kid.
No, he's been dead the whole time. We were just seeing him in our head. That kind of makes sense in hindsight, but fuck. Oh, I'm devastated. I could literally feel a chill wash over my body as I realized that. I feel bad now because I'm not having as much of a reaction to Harding compared to him, but I knew that I was gonna have to like make hard companion choices. Him I didn't expect. He's not as... Oh, Schizo. I thought you said Scrimbo. I was like, no, be nice to him. I don't know if it's my fault, Solus's fault, but I am sorry.
I'm sorry, Varric.
For what?
Scrimbo too.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him. To try to reach him. Even knowing the risks. Because
he's a dwarf, Aloe. This is a fantasy game. There's dwarves and elves.
Sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
every story's got an ending.
Well, fuck, bad game for dwarves too, apparently, since I got both of them killed.
Earlier than I planned.
I'm gonna miss you, Varric.
Gonna miss you too, kid. But you've got your own story to finish. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty.
So I am unclear though. Was this just me, like,
And I don't regret a second of it.
tricking my own brain, or was this like a soulless thing
You talk to Miss
where he made us think Varric was alive?
The memories. Solus wants to be a hero. That's who he is, deep down. But it's easier for him to play the villain. Because that means he didn't fail. All the damage he's done, the people he's hurt, it becomes a choice. Remind him who he really is. He might just listen.
And I might just get stabbed.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
Better be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Look!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light!
We've got something. Get ready.
I guess between it not being meant to hold me and like Emmerich being a Fate expert, we got out.
I am Elganon, first of the firstborn, last of the Evanuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand.
Oh yeah, so gentle.
Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
Evil Town Evil. It's actually just a... Well, it kind of is evil at a baseline. It's not him, but it's big on like mage slavery, which is to say the opposite of what it usually is. The mages are the slavers.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How are the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elganon's blighted the city, and the Venatori magically sealed the gates. No one's getting in or out.
Even the Minrathous Illuvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solus, they'd already be dead.
Solus?
He got to Minrathous just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now people are rallying behind the Dreadful.
Dubious
like
town.
he's the only one who can save them.
Yeah.
He'll save them from the Blight or die trying. He's not lying about that. Though I doubt anyone rallying to the Dreadwolf's banner knows that he plans to drown the world in demons once Elganon is dead.
He can't hurt Elganon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
Right. Solus needs to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elganon with the dagger he took from us.
At least for the time being, he's a strong ally. What is that gay-ass outfit? You're gonna have to be more specific.
That's why we need to get to Solus first.
He's not going to be happy.
Like on who?
From his trap.
That's his problem. He's got the dagger, and the dagger...
I'm trying to think which one here looks gay to me.
We need to get it back.
On me with the sash? That's just the... That's the casual clothing they gave me.
Create a dagger to replace the one Solus took.
It looks similar, even feels similar, but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one does.
I don't know, is it that gay? The sash is a bit gay, but
Looks real enough.
It's kind of just like
it is not
finery.
We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Neve is or what Elgernon is doing to her.
And Harding is... she's gone.
If Neve were here, she'd tell us the case isn't done. And Harding would already have an arrow.
The lighting gives you a bulge and you got a bright red corset.
Because of their sacrifice?
Yeah, it does kind of look like a bulge.
So let's do it for them.
I don't even know if it's protruding that much. It's maybe just the like fold in the fabric.
Elgernon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathous.
You okay?
No, but I will be.
Rook, we can get the word out to anyone who can still help us. In the meantime, you just need to rest. I'll come by your room in a bit to check on you, okay?
Gay. Schlong, holy sex. Rook faced a trap designed to hold infinite regret of a god and move forward. Right, okay, so that doesn't even sound like it's like a gods versus mortals thing in the traditional sense. Rather that the gods are just like so bogged down by like being stuck in their own regrets forever. And I have better coping mechanisms. Sure, do that. Now they're writing lore entries like significant time is passing. Oh, missives, that's what's still there. Morrigan told me about your plan. They moved the moon, they took the moon. Southern Thetis is getting blighted. As it tends to, apparently. Okay. I thought it was maybe going to be a cheesy when they're like, hey, he needs time. And then Morgan was like, I'll just go get him. But it is actually still taking time to get him. I feel like he's going to be the one to deal with Solus.
She saved us. Saved me. She was so small and so strong.
I'm sorry, Tosh.
Just like my mother.
I know. Poor Tosh losing mom and then her little boo thing. Or their little boo thing.
Everyone I love dies. But what you said was right. She'd want us to finish the job. So just say the word. I'll burn down anything in our way.
I could see that being a, like, this is where they are now kind of thing at the end. Like, or Tosh having lost fucking everyone they loved just becomes a fucking non-binary destroyer of worlds.
You're back. It was touch and go there.
You already talked to me, dude.
I had someone waiting for me.
As long as it took.
It seems to me we've got some unfinished business.
You read my mind.
Can you read mine?
It'll be fun finding out.
Yeah. Just like I imagined.
Is this the first time you've touched each other?
Warming up.
Oh, I am warm.
Hey, titties, titties. Look at this man. I am gonna fuck.
What else?
Look at that navel.
Is this all just for show?
Only one way to find.
I'm really into this. Cass, you're just in time for the gay sex. Men kissing in my video game about fucking time. Apparently I'm bottoming. Not that there was really ever any doubt in their dynamic that I would be the bottom.
Whew.
Owned.
I need a moment.
Me too. Tell me what you're thinking in the meanwhile.
I've never lost track of time like that.
Me neither. We better keep whatever we have here going.
Yeah, someone barges in. Hey, well, you guys were fucking, the whole world ended.
So, all that worry about one of us not coming back.
Almost happened, but it didn't.
And that talk about our future? Do you still mean it?
Of course I do.
Never lost track of 23 seconds. Damn, so mean to me.
Future.
Whatever comes, because I don't know
not knowing
beyond that what life's gonna look like for the two of them.
The road less traveled. That's how I found you.
How about the road no one's traveled?
From here on out, it's pretty simple. Wherever you are, there I am.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Unfortunately, there is an undercurrent of tragic gaze in this, because as a Grey Warden, unless we fucking, like, solve the taint, which is not, it's not the taint you think. The taint of, like, the Darkspawn shit. Unless we solve that, he's just gonna, like, go crazy and die someday. But that could be a while from now. And life's uncertain anyway, in this world of dragons and ages. Man's jawline is sharp enough to get stone on. And his ears.
Tash and I have taken over tending the plants in Harding's room. Truth be told, I'm not sure she remembered to water them very often, but they bloomed for her all the same.
She saved my life. All our lives.
All of Thadis owes Lace Harding a debt she would never have even considered.
We'll do her proud in Minrathis.
And against Elganon.
Also, hi, Cass. Hello and welcome. How are you doing? Did you get some good eep? Are you perhaps a smidgen less eepy today? I'm a smidgen more eepy today. At least I was earlier in the day. I'm doing okay currently.
Nev meant so much to me, you know? She was my big sister. Not the kind you fight with, but the kind you want to be like. The kind I tried to be.
I don't think Nev has to be dead yet.
Taken by my gods. Nev Gallus. Minrathis detective. And the best friend I've ever had. And now, shit.
Accidentally took one hell of a nap, but me awake now.
For Nev. And for Harding.
You and Aloe, the sleepy 3 duo. Napping is a night. A right.
Doing this without Nev.
I'm sorry, Lucanus. I know how important she was to you.
She restored much of my faith in people. I wanted to give her the world she deserved. These gods have taken too much, Rook. No more. We want them dead.
She was taken. She might still...
False hope could kill me, Rook.
That's what I'm thinking, though. Logically, like, why would you take her unless you had something planned, which gives us an opportunity. Now, maybe she's going to be really fucked up and blighted and we have to fight her, but I hope not. I hope we can just rescue her.
I keep asking myself, what if I'd been faster on Tearstone Island? I should have pushed myself harder. Would Harding still be around?
You can't know that. None of us can.
She's a hero. Without her, Lucanus would never have gotten his shot at Gillenane. And Nev, if she hadn't taken down those wards, we would have run out of time.
We'll get her back, whatever we do.
Damn right we will. And after that, we plan that future we talked about. Together.
I cannot pet the boy, unfortunately, but I pet him earlier, so we're all good. Was that everybody? I guess so. I'm not used to the smaller number of them. Single tier. Yeah, and even Varric too, so I'm like down 3 people at the moment, essentially, but I'm holding out hope we can get Nev back.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Elgar'nan today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Elgar'nan dies today.
Whatever it takes.
Strife, news?
Our scouts confirm Elgar'nan is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Awfully convenient.
That's our goal. Breach the city walls and get to that tendril. Emmerich, can we count on Mournwatch support?
The Watchers, living and otherwise, will stand with us.
Every remaining Grey Warden will be there too.
The Antivan crows are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning, and will be there for the end.
Solus is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Elgar'nan.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western section of Hightown.
Yeah, we're not going to mention the Shadow Dragons and whatever faction Harding was.
Minrathous was built to hold off.
What was she? I don't know.
Fortified it.
I don't remember.
All the gates will be guarded.
Worse than that.
I don't think she really had one.
Scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with.
She's like Inquisition, essentially.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Okay. Companions who have experience with magical wards or protecting others have a better chance, especially if they hear the Veilguard. Magical wards or protecting others. So we can do Tosh as a tank.
Tosh, I want you backing up the Veil Jumpers.
Right.
The Venatori at that gate will be commanded by a war mage. That's how they usually operate.
If we get rid of the commander, the rest of the Venatori will scatter. Can the crows cut the head off the snake?
Contract accepted.
There's gonna be a lot of guards between you and her. The Lords can clear you a path.
And one of us should be there as well.
Okay, yeah. Mage killer and a thief. That's Lucanus, 2 in 1.
Lucanus, how'd you like to kill a Venatori mage?
It would be my pleasure.
One One last thing might give the crows some trouble. There's a massive construct tall enough to crush buildings. It's guarding the main gate.
It's called a juggernaut. I've read about them. Giant siege constructs built to withstand an invasion.
We're gonna need our heaviest forces against that juggernaut. Evka.
The Grey Wardens have fought ogres and archdemons. We can handle this.
The Morn Watch will lend aid, but against something as large as this juggernaut, we'll require further assistance. Rook?
Experience fighting massive enemies or constructs. I would think either Balara for the elven knowledge or Davrin for fighting like big darkspawn. It literally is an elven thing. I'm gonna try... Well, this is the Grey Wardens, right? Like, I feel like we... What did we do for the first one? I did Tosh with the Veil Jumpers. I could have done Balara there too. I feel like they're doing essentially just like put people with their factions. So maybe I will try Davrin here.
Davrin, you're with the Wardens.
Nowhere I'd rather be.
Hopefully Tosh will do okay on the first one then, since I didn't put Balara there. But I feel like they're sturdy. I want to fight this thing. This is cool. It looks like Meredith, ironically. I don't know if that's ironic. It's not ironic, but there's no reason for an elf thing to look like her.
The rest of you get to the Blight Tendril. Once we've got the dagger, we'll meet you there.
Although I think I have now left myself without a tank. Yeah, can I change assignments? Well, I'll try this.
I believe in this team, in all of us. So let's get it done. We go on my signal.
I don't remember if Dragon Age 2 or 3 had this kind of, like, let's get everybody together to do a big fight thing. The way that this is and the way that Origins had.
Over there!
It's kind of fun. Trying to climb its... I don't even know what kind of weapon that is. Trying to climb its weapon, though, seems, maybe the only thing they can manage, but also very ill-advised.
Focus on the wards.
Uh-oh. Come on, Tosh. There's Davrin and Hassan. They must have had to, like, render so many different versions of this depending on what companions are doing what. Do Wardens have any kind of immunity to red lyrium, because he might be especially well suited for this if that's the case. I feel like just being near that much of it would fuck up most people. Rook, what are you doing? I don't know if Davrin did anything to that thing though. Come on, show me Tosh up and about so I know that they're okay. There we go.
Hurry! I'm trying!
Oh. It'd be great if Strife didn't die. Not as attached to him as my companions, but still.
Come on, come on!
Yeah, I have double mages. Well, double the healing, I guess. The fucking statue take itself out. It's just like, demolition is my passion. But they demolished too hard.
Cast! Retreat!
I'm coming for you!
Get going, you himbo, don't waste time. Emmer's like, come on, idiot. Yeah, after her, let's crouch and slowly edge towards her. Hey, there's my boyfriend. He just throws rocks. That's why he was looking back. I didn't realize he was looking at where Davrin had fallen. That's cute. That's like a very human flaw. Like, hey, I know the world needs saving, but also my boyfriend has rocks on him. I hope he's okay.
That was a lot, but we're...
Okay, I'm not seeing any character updates, which I'm taking as a good sign. Like, I don't think anybody died in that.
Still alive.
They fought hard to get us inside. It falls to us to carry on.
I want these bastards out of my city.
Damn, fucking President Rook. Let's sling a little bit of hole at him. Ooh, that's even better if the meteor actually knocks them down. That'll interrupt their shields.
Let's find Solus.
Our last reports had him helping the Shadow Dragons.
Then find the Shadow Dragons, and we find the Dragons.
Maybe that's why there wasn't a mention of them, because this is their home turf.
Much of the beauty of Minrathous.
And then the Inquisition would be on the way,
More dark spawn.
as mentioned.
Accompanied by Venatori.
Big nasty mage. I just ate shit. Oh, we're not quite done. One more goober.
It's as bad as Treviso here.
Yeah, so much for saving one of the cities. They both end up blighted anyway. Wouldn't that be unpleasant, sliding through all this fucking fleshy, gross stuff? Rook just doesn't even care, he just goes to Lucanus. She's got it, though. So he didn't even do anything, he was just, like, here to take that hit.
And there he is.
As long as everybody's alive.
At your service. They and I will return to the Crows and help with the fight through the city. You go after Solus.
We spotted him. He's not far ahead. That way, quickly.
If it ends up like me and Solus and Elgranon, we're gonna have a fucking three-way Mexican standoff.
Should be up ahead.
Or maybe that's redundant. I think that's already what a Mexican standoff is. And plot armor aside, I would be woefully outclassed. Well, plus the Archdemon, I guess, so not quite a typical standoff.
Venatori ahead. Unless I'm mistaken, the Magister leads them. By the power of Rock!
There we go, 3-for-1 special. Shut up, I know how barriers work, you son of a bitch. That might be the first Magister we fought. I don't recognize the helmet.
Asher! Get out of my city! Asher!
Did we win?
You're lucky your head's so damn hard.
Tarquin! Viper! You're alive!
It's the hat. The hat protected him.
He's been the only thing between us and Elganon.
Stay with them. I'm going to talk to Solus.
Not a bad time for Blar to be around. That could lead to some interesting dialogue, maybe. And Emmerich, too, is a Fate expert. Relatively, you know, for a human.
You are as surprising as ever. Even I could not have escaped that prison. For you to...
Yeah, because you have the emotional maturity of, like, a 12-year-old.
Varric believed in me when nobody else did.
He was a good man.
He was always there for me. Except that he wasn't because you killed him.
What happened at the ritual site?
I know what happened. I remember the truth now. You did something to my mind to make me keep seeing him.
Yes. I was wrong to do so.
You knew Varric was dead the whole time, but you kept pushing me not to see it. Why? How?
I was desperate. Unless I escaped, the world would fall to tyranny and blight. The only tool I had was my tenuous connection to you.
Blood magic.
As I said, I was wrong.
I feel like they just use blood magic as a buzzword in this. Like, I don't know if that would fucking be blood magic. What, did he like squeeze the ventricles in my brain to like make me hallucinate?
You feeling bad about stabbing me in the back is not my problem right now. I have a city to save and a god to kill.
Agreed. I betrayed you because I believed that only I could save this world. But I have failed, Rook. I have not stopped Elganon. I have not even defeated his archdemon. The victories that have been won since Elganon and Gillenane escaped are yours, not mine. If we are to save this world, we must work together.
I won't trust you to not stab me in the back, but for now, you're right.
We tried that already. It ended with me falling into the Fade.
Things are different now.
Yeah, you're losing.
Together we can stop Elganon!
And once that's done, you finish that ritual we interrupted and the whole world drowns in demons.
I was gonna be somewhat cooperative. Rook doesn't seem here for it at all.
Requires the veil to stay in place. Then I will pay that price unflinching. I swear by my own foolish pride, by love for friends I failed and hurt, by everything I ever held as sacred. I will leave the veil untroubled. It will
You said if, though.
Now.
If being a prerequisite to all of this.
What has prevented me from reaching Elganon? And you can tell me your plan.
Like, you're right that a veiled world would be better than this. But the if makes me not trust that statement at all.
We were trying to...
Even the by my own hand part, you could pick at that if you wanted to and say, like, okay. But you would still let it happen.
But some intelligence guides the tendrils. It has prevented me from getting closer. If you accompany me...
There's a whole lot of them up ahead.
Let us see if they've heard the legends of the Dread Wolf. Begone, Darkspawn!
I wonder, because before I would have guessed that, like, Gillenane was guiding shit, but she's dead. You know, unless she isn't and her consciousness just went somewhere, but if not her, I wonder who else's consciousness might be guiding the Blight, you know? Maybe there's some, like, Elder God bullshit or something. We'll find out something. They're gonna do what they've done for the past few games. I think one kind of like wrapped up, but then for 2 and 3, they end the game and then they have some big teaser. 2 is like a bit of one. And kind of a cliffhanger with the whole like mage chantry blowing up thing. And then 3 was really like, hey, look at this, fucking teasing the next game. I expect this to be like that. And we're gonna probably end up with more questions than answers.
You should never have come to be.
Still getting gear. Damn, Solus putting my meteor to fucking shame. Whatever big old blast he just called down. I could so see that being a line of dialogue, like, hey, mine's bigger. Not exactly the type of thing he'd say, but like, it's the type of shit that would get written. Even, so yeah, I'm a mage, I have 2 mages, Solus is a mage. This is just fucking mages versus the Blight. The extravaganza.
One of the Darkspawn can cast spells. Abominations. Their twisted magic corrupts the Fade.
What is why are my abilities like pinging? Maybe for detonations. Or Solus is empowering me or something. Alright, I guess that Blorbow's just gonna stay there.
Elganan populates his armies with the cruel and the brutal. No brilliant tacticians, only those he can dominate and those who wish to become like him. But you, Rook, your team is made from the clever, the wise, and the loyal. You honored their strengths to make them yours. That is why you are going to defeat him.
I really like this lightning strike ability for the sake that it makes me feel very powerful. Between that and Solus, we just have a fucking storm following us. How dare you shield them? There we go. Damn, though, there's still more guys. Let's just lure them up to the mage. If they're billing you as a support class, I really should focus on you first. Oh, Magister, I mean, specifically, but same thing. Squares and rectangles, you know. And then you're still just chilling down there. Oh wow, look at you teleport. Okay.
Set to direct the Blight. We are not far from it. Beyond the Blight there, perhaps.
Yeah, him saying that now makes me think that it is really something. Maybe the archdemon? Probably not that.
There. That must be the source of whatever intelligence guides it. If you can destroy the mind guiding the Blight, we may be able to reach the palace.
Why are you like
I can accompany you no
pointing?
further. My presence will only draw the Blight to you.
I guess. But like I'm gonna fight it anyway. What do you mean? Am I supposed to just sneak in and poke whatever's there? I can't tell what that is. What am I looking at? Oh, Nev. Yeah. They have her like, they're like using her as a CPU.
Nev?
But she's alive. He just loves using his force push.
I will defeat the Archdemon. Once Elganon is mortal, the final blow must be yours.
Okay.
I can think of no one better to wield this.
I admire the pragmatism.
Just make sure the Archdemon is dead by the time I get to Elganon.
You will have what you need.
I kind of wanted to fight it though, even though we fought a lot of dragons and it would probably play the same. Oh my god, just take it, Rook.
Good luck. When next we meet, let us be standing over Elganon's body.
Damn, he's got big toes. Oh! I forgot about this. I saw like a gif of this in the trailer. Well, it was in the trailer, I think. I was thinking he was going to shift into a dragon, but Dreadwolf form is even cooler.
Alright, Solus takes down the Archdemon. That makes Elganon mortal. Then we kill him with Illyria's dagger.
That was kind of an non sequitur. Yes, those are the things we're going to do, Rook. That was great. We just fucking popped everybody. But yes, Emmerich is right. We do need to free Nev.
Nev, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of there.
Nev is gone.
Doubtful.
There is only the will of Elganon.
Her eyes look a bit red, but I think we can get her out of there. I could probably say this about just about all my companions, but she's very wise and willed. So she feels like I'd be able to pull her out mentally. Elgernon's Wrath. That's just a fucking golem you suck tentacles on. Lock onto it. Goddamn. They can wait their turn. I'm doing stuff. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage, Mamma Mia. Do I need to shift focus here for a sec to deal with you? While the fucking dude Beyblade's behind me. Man, sometimes my meteor feels pathetic. Almost got him. Okay. And now there's more. Good time slow, though. Well done, Bellara. Alright, I need range. Too many circles. Still got hit. I'm fucking frozen! very close. Are you gonna slow down anytime soon? No, you're just gonna summon a million darkspawn. Let me get in there and show you my hole. That should take care of all the littlest blorbos. Okay, she is looking a little bit blighted. Mostly just around the eyes, though.
Get out of my head and out
Yeah,
of the city.
she's just like our injury girly. She gets knocked down and she gets up again. I wish I could say the same for Harding.
Rook? He had me. I was controlling the blight for him. It was all I could think about.
So it probably was Elgranon before.
You're safe.
Or, sorry, Gillenane.
Safe.
And he needed a replacement
Once
mind.
Elgranon is dead.
No! You can't kill Elganon yet. If you do, watch out!
I assume she means gotta kill the dragon first, so they don't do like the archdemon revival thing. A crow is in Morrigan. There's my best girl.
Morgan!
Just in time to force push more stuff.
Destiny is a heavy burden to bear. And growing heavier by the moment.
Delightfully quippy, even in high-stress situations. She's like Spider-Man, if Spider-Man was a hot goth mommy. Who is it? I hope Nev's gonna be okay.
You're alive.
Can't get rid of Hassan and me that easily.
Apologies for missing the War Council. We got inside the city with the Veil Jumpers.
It gave us a chance to finally strike back at the Venatori.
Whatever you did unblocked entrances to the Divine's Manor. It also destroyed some of the Blight.
It'll come back. I can still feel it. I don't think I'm the only mage he used like this.
That makes sense.
You're all right.
Rook got me out, but I learned things in that Blight eruption. We need to talk.
We will. But first, we need to get you to a healer.
We'll take care of her.
Thanks. I'll join you in a bit. Just want to check on everyone else coming in.
Yeah, we need Lucanus and Tosh to also show up and be okay.
Well, we still have time.
I mean, we kind of already saw Lucanus, didn't we? So it's really just Tosh, but I've not been notified of any tragedies, so they're probably okay. Let me... Yeah, there they are. Fallen Hero. We still have a menu for her. Okay, lethally detonating an enemy grants quickened. We can fire an additional smaller bolt or chain a little bit. I think I like the chaining better. That's not exactly what that said, but kind of. Paraphrasing. Yeah, still facing an uncertain fate. Don't like the sound of that. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be as if she got Grey Wardened or something. You know, or maybe they do that on purpose to, like, try to save her. I kind of don't feel like that's what would happen, though, because her whole thing is, you know, for Minrathous.
Elgar'nan and the Venatori have destroyed my city. This is our final chance to take it back. We will win, Rook, or die trying.
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
It wasn't even this mission, but I guess Harding is going to be here. Okay. I think a contemplative moment like this is better than press F to pay respects. That's just gonna be forever cemented as fucking goofy.
You're dead.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathous. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgar'nan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathous, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done.
Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. Now it's just Elgar'nan we have to deal with. We'll watch the streets. You rip that god from his throat.
Bring the light.
I guess I have to loop around to there.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
I want to check again. Okay, yeah, Tosh is alive. I never did go over to their thing on that list after realizing that Harding still had one.
Stop.
We've all had enough of Elgar'nan's tyranny.
Be sure to silence.
Oh good, and he's still kicking too. It wasn't a fatal wound, but I was still worried about him.
The Rook. It's been a hard fight to get here.
And against stranger foes than we imagined.
It's almost the end now.
We have this, Rook. I know it.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
She might just be chilling for a little bit. Get it? Because she's an ice mage? That wasn't on purpose. Yeah, every city is just gonna be fucked in the end game and having to recover. Oh, yeah, we do get some workshop time. I don't think I need you for anything though. I haven't done any new equipment, but nice of you to be here somehow. Deus Ex Machina style, you're just here.
You must get out there and do what you do best. You've got this.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
He'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
It's fun. I like having all these people from past games.
All I could think about was making him happy.
That's messed up.
There's blight flowing through him, and now through me. Rook.
No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Nev, stay alive. That's an order. We'll talk to the wardens after we take down Elganon.
You can't. That's what I needed to tell you. My connection with Elganon went both ways. I could sense him, his mind, his magic, his life force. He's tied to the Veil. His life is holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them.
Right, so
And now that
kill 2, unleash 5?
We kill him, and the Veil collapses.
Oh, or that.
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger.
Yeah, see? Not by his hand is what he promised. But by my hand, no worries. I did anticipate this, actually. Rook's just more of a himbo.
About this and that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the Veil to something else to keep it in place?
I doubt any simple substitution would suffice. The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven
Well, we do have a fragment of Mythal.
Tied to Solus.
Or Solus.
The elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Cutting him to bind him to the Veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were trapped in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through.
I figure this is right out of metaphor.
So if he tries to use it,
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Do you have a better plan?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Well, wouldn't you know better than I?
Listen to you? When you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric tried to reason with him, and he died for it.
As did Mythal when Solus took her power.
but we have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Well, there's an endgame decision for me to look forward to in a bit. So what are my options exactly? We bind him, or we somehow use Mythal to talk him down? Question mark.
Because of everyone here and everyone we lost to get here, we've got options for dealing with Solus.
I think so. Yeah, like pull on Morgan's memories and the essence of her that I have.
We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solus takes down the Archdemon and renders Elgranon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
Alright, let's have more yaps with everybody. Merchant.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed.
Hi, are you literally
Something nice.
Are you literally just a last chance to upgrade my shit? there are some here that are good for that, so that's actually a great idea. Just like, hey, it's the final battle. Do you wanna like get anything you missed? I don't know if I'll have enough for all of these, so I'm trying to at least start with what I have equipped on people. But like finally they can have legendary weapons. Goddamn. The bargain. Yeah, that's fucking 9,000 of it right there. Some of this is definitely from shops we've already been to. I think all I needed was the ring. If I can find it. I don't know if I see it there, though. I can't tell if any of this is equipped. Some of it I think must be. The weapons are easy because we can see with enchantments what is and isn't. So I think I've gotten all that now. Armor should also just be a non-issue because they all have their unique shit. But for these, not so sure. So maybe I will just buy all of the companion upgrades here, because those are not that many. I'm bummed, though, that I don't see mine. I could get that last little upgrade. Sigh. It just wasn't meant to be. I'll buy the rune too for good measure. Again, I really don't think this matters. Unless there's DLC.
Enjoy the view up there.
Okay, now let's yap with everybody.
Lucanus, everything all
have like our third final conversation.
Here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. And then Nev. I thought I'd lost her. I want to give her everything.
You still might, buddy. We gotta hope that we can deal with the blight.
Heart this very second. I don't know what to do with myself. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I know it's hard, but this is our last chance to rest before we finish this.
You're right. The first Talon should have more patience.
It won't be much longer.
Elgernon's life is measured in hours. As for Solus, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens,
I'm inclined to agree.
Blighted gods, today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best, and we got them.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
We gotta talk to her. Okay, yeah. Oh, the baby. One more pet for the baby.
We're in good shape, Rook. Real good. Nev's back where she belongs. Solus doesn't know we're on to him. And we've gotten past Elgernon's main forces. The tide's turning, and the hunt's almost done.
You make dealing with 2 gods and an archdemon sound easy.
We've gotten back up every time the gods bloodied us. And that was
Except for
without
Harding.
allies showing up.
Poor
After
little
this is
Harding.
all over, I'm going to visit Eldrin. See how Hassan's brothers and sisters are doing.
A visit from Uncle Davrin.
Gotta impress those balls of feathers while I'm still taller than they are.
Speaking of impressive balls.
I wanted to say something. I'm glad we decided to see how we work together. Nothing in my life has ever felt as right as being with you, does. I love you.
Aww.
I love you too, Davrin.
Feels like my life didn't really start properly.
How gay of them to fuck and then say I love you later.
Someone who'd make me feel like that. But it did. You said you wanted the road less traveled.
I really like that though, that he has, you know, this very Grey Warden
Is that I'm there.
outlook of like, I'm alone, I will never find love, and now he has. He gets his cute little griffin son and his cute little me.
How are you feeling, Balara?
I've never seen anything like this. The scale of destruction, the devastation. But most everyone's still alive, still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for, more than I expected. So, okay, I think.
This could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad it didn't.
You're finding the way through. The twisty path. Rook?
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here. Solus is better than Elgarnon, but if either of them win, the world burns just with different fuel. But if we win, no more gods.
Except for the other 5 that are sealed away.
If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. Thedas is going to change, and we have the power to make sure it's for the better. Let's give this story a happy ending.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unbelievable that in all of the time of them hanging out at the lighthouse, Rook would never have been like, hey, anybody seen Varric? And they'd be like, what do you mean he's dead? But, I don't know. If Solus was doing mind shit, I could buy that, you know, he would sort of, like, dance us around that sort of question mentally to make sure that we never asked it.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Nev back. We're gaining people.
Other than literally losing your girlfriend. You know? There's that.
Don't call attention to our lucky streak. We'll need it at the Archon's palace.
Harding would be proud of you.
She'd be proud of you too.
Still gotta take down Elgarnon. And Solus. She'd be real mad at Solus.
We have to stay fast and careful. Once we surprise Elgarnon inside his lair, we challenge him. Let him get angry.
And then kill him when he comes in hot. Nice. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was.
And I was glad to do it.
I'm Mervani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Chakra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
That's such a fucking amazing compliment to get.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. And Manfred would never forgive me if we returned without Nev. Elgarnon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
We've already killed an archdemon and a god. We can do it again.
While Elgarnon's magic is fearsome, Solus is our true adversary.
It's definitely both of them.
A former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down, once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
What luck that the distinguished Professor Volcaran joined our cause after we found him in the necropolis.
Feels as if that were years ago. Time passes swiftly in good company. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
The point about Solus being a spirit is a good one, and definitely, you know, helps explain why, like, the prison might work better on him than me.
You've got this. Get out there and do what you do best.
Same things from them. I don't know where Morrigan ran off to.
Nev, how are you holding up?
The others told me what happened after I was taken. I've seen reports from the city. They're lost, but more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
We're doing well as can be expected. Just have to keep it up.
We can't get overconfident.
Will you be all right? With the blight?
Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Its presence. But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. I want the people of Minrathous to see Elganon fall.
Yeah, you know, she wouldn't sit this out.
Everything.
If she can stand, she can fight for her city. That would be her mindset.
Ready when you are. Shadows stand together.
As do God-chasing fools.
Time to bring the light.
Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
I know. Thanks, Nev.
Oh, and Rook? Don't forget, when the job's done, the fish is on you.
A deal's a deal.
And that's cute. I like the little callbacks. There's someone out there. Maybe that's Morrigan. Yeah. Not the ping I was looking at, but she is here.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Belisand's Route. Based on how much of the god's influence you drove back, equip it, activate it, can only be used against Elgranon. Well, let's get that equipped then. I'm hardly using some of these. Let's get rid of Vivify, I guess. Gain Quicken, Enhanced Damage, Resilient Deflect, Shocking Weapons, Movable, and Invulnerable, plus 75 detonation damage. That sounds much more like just a numbers game, but I'll still take it if it's a special thing that they want me to have. Probably do a save. I haven't been saving during this. I've just been letting it do autos. But so far, I think I've done this without fucking anything up. I think Harding was inevitable.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
Let one of us help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elganon from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Forces defending the Divine's Manor. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Frontline combat. Let's do Tosh again.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yep.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
And then we'll take Davrin. Okay, she can't come. We'll do our weekend duo then. Davrin and Emmerich. I think Morrigan would have come with us. But I guess they don't want her being in like too much of a main character role. She had her time in the spotlight already in 1 and 3. There's people in there. I saw a foot. That'd be rough. You get pulled out of that, you're probably ready to collapse, but you're on a fucking tower, and if you fall, you're dead. Yeah, save Morgan. The only thing left is to lose everything. Fuck if that's not ominous.
What?
Nev can't catch a fucking break.
It's fine. There's got to be another way there.
Blast him right off. I can force push too, just in ball form. Big guy, if you'd come close to the edge and I could knock you off, that would be fantastic. That's probably close enough. Go flying. Yes! I love like a strong extra effect. Like the intent of that is not necessarily one-shot kill someone by knocking them off the edge, but I can totally do it. And it feels so good. Make sure I get all the thingies so we don't get more spawning in. I feel like I haven't had that many stun opportunities. We've had some for sure, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing damage that sort of outpaces the stun now.
Counterattack.
They all know what they're doing. Right now, we focus on getting to the throne room.
More big chest. Still not my ring. Who doesn't love a good kaiju fight? Yeah, I was thinking the same. They've been going at it quite a while.
Solus knows that as well as we do. He might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Elgranon.
Right. You gotta learn what you can count on, and we can definitely count on his support with Elgranon, but we can also definitely count on his betrayal. Which is why I'm inclined to agree with Lucanus that we do need to, like, deal with him, but we'll see what ends up shaking out. I don't know what to expect here at the end. You know, it almost feels like they're posing the question of, like, are we gonna leave the veil up or not? But I can't imagine how they would write that as a choice. Like, for the next game, I feel like that has to be true no matter what for the world state. And like, similarly kind of to the blowing up of the Chantry and stuff at the end of Dragon Age 2, because then you have to have the Mage War for 3, the Mage Templar War. But I don't remember, like, what the choice was. Maybe it just happens regardless, and it's kind of a choice of, like, which side you want to be on. And that sort of came up in 3 again in various ways. That is a real big Blight core. Oops, I fell. I didn't look out. I was trying to walk on this, he just didn't. Fall to your death. Well, he fell. I think he's dead. I think he, like, took fall damage and died. Even though it wasn't that far. Oh, I didn't want you to use it on the little guy. He was supposed to be on big man. That didn't even hit. Oops, I walked through the blight. I should save my blue. Oh well, we still got him knocked off, but I should save my blue. Just be like ready for any and all knockoffs. That too. That was great. I love how many people I'm knocking off. I was also gonna say I don't know if I've seen those fucking like chain gang boys before.
How else will I write to the Watchers about how you helped slay the last blighted god?
We survived this. Maybe there's some Grey Ward.
Do be careful!
Are you guys not coming? You're talking as if we're splitting up. We're all right here together. What the fuck am I hearing? They must be fighting out there. A lot of shit for one chest. And it's still not my ring. All of these knives look the same to me. They're all just some twisty little weirdo. I'm assuming that's got to be the core of what's powering all the tendrils in the city. Maybe that's where he is too, I don't know. Maybe that's his little light palace within the palace.
The throne room.
Or, I don't know. It could just be the top of the tendril too.
Rook!
You made it!
The Blight. Elgonon's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solus. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
She can feel it, you dummy.
I can feel what it wants.
The Blight?
Yes, this is how Grey Wardens work. She's kind of got the same thing going on. Yeah, now it's gripping him.
I know how to help Solus.
You know, just be careful. It's too bad that he can't use his force push, it seems like, while he's in this form. Yeah, no wonder he keeps trying to duck inside. And somehow the puppy squeals make me feel worse for him. Like regular Solus, not a lot of empathy. Giant fucking feral wolf Solus, empathy, because he's a doggo. Checking on me, alright. That was like a little bit ominous. I'm still expecting the rest of you to get out alive. We had our one death with Harding.
Ogre, be ready.
Yeah, I haven't done an ogre yet here. But we got combos for that. Bonked right into him. Oh my gosh. At 2 ogres, I think. 3? 3 ogres? Ow. Ow, my health. I'm dying. God damn it. I'm gonna need to save their abilities to be defensive. Stay alive. Or at least taunt them. I think Mr. 3 still wants my ass. One of them's getting close, though. Alright, he got them both. Excellent. And that's 2 down, and now we can just focus on this fucker. I still get knocked.
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
Absolutely.
By your side. You and I have got a future to plan together after this.
Don't jinx it too hard. But yeah, maybe this is it. Maybe we're getting to the final fight. Or fights, I don't know. Dragon Age isn't something where I necessarily expect like a final boss after the final boss because it's not a JRPG. But we could have a couple here if we have to do like Elgranon and then Solus. Oh, don't snap his neck. They'll think that's what the tentacles are going for. Somebody give Nev a hand. Is she alone? I thought she had buddies.
I've got this. Go!
Balara and Lucana should be with her. Maybe they got separated. I wasn't clear on exactly who ended up where before when that happened.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
You're probably the closest we've seen so far, but that's still not true. Ooh, you're looking real nasty too. I guess without Gillinane to handle the blight directly, he's getting a bit gooped up.
Pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted.
And that still makes you wrong.
Every child would have blossomed under my protection.
They would not.
And Gillinane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
Oh yeah, and his back thing is real gross too now. This is a lot more froofy than I would have guessed with him floating and having that posture.
You are nothing.
Alright, let's see if I can get a combo in before I need you guys for healing.
This entire world is my domain.
And then I should probably stop using my health rune. I should save up for the special one. Oh, he's got shadow clones. Ooh, that's a big cool sword. I'm getting bodied by it. Look at all those fucking things stacked on him. Alright, yeah. I kind of thought that is what that was going to be. Just a ton of status effects stacked on me, nothing really that impressive. But it's a good defensive play.
My dragon throne lives. I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight.
Because we're trying to time it, Goober. Surely you can anticipate that much. Solus doesn't really look like he's made a dent in that thing yet, while meanwhile he's fucking barely hanging on.
The dread wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Nah, we at least stand 3. And there's a whole new health bar.
Yield to me and I will show you mercy.
Are you... He's blocking everything. Alright, not great.
Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weisshaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenade.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Well, he's about to.
You will kneel.
Or here's Nev to save the day. Don't do any big self-sacrifice things now.
Could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
Oof, yeah, they're both frozen. Are you plugging in? Oh yeah, she's plugging in.
Let them go. I gave you this power, girl.
This is my city!
Nev for president. Even though we already elected, fuck, what's his name? From Inquisition. Oh, no. Get out of there.
Impossible.
That's a good hit. Is that enough? Really? I mean, I guess if he ripped out his whole fucking throat. I didn't think it looked quite that bad, though.
Oh, mortal Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
So I can't take him seriously with his fucking body language. Something about it just looks real goofy to me. I don't know when the best time to use my ult is. I'm just going to use it. Probably he's going to move around a lot and it's not going to work great. Ooh, the rune seems to have a fast cooldown. Already ready again.
There is no light, save my glory. No refuge, save my shadow. No desire, save my perfected intention. I am creator and destroyer. I am will made manifest.
No, actually, Will isn't metaphor. You got the wrong game, loser. Star Wars moment. Oh, he just blew up, okay. I guess those 2 cuts were enough. And now what's going on? Oh, the blight's all sucking in.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I'm sorry for this final betrayal.
And you're doing it anyway.
I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight.
I'm not sure which dagger this is, though, if this is the real one or the fake one. I don't know if we're just playing into it. Trick Solus with a fake dagger, fight Solus and bind him to the Veil. Use Mythal's essence and convince Solus to stop. The guide says to do a certain one, but I don't know if I want to do that one. I want to see if I can make different choices here. Because I think a lot of the guides are like, hey, this is what I did, but I don't know if that means it's the only way to do it. Okay, yeah, here. Both of these guides are giving me different answers and saying, you must do it this way. And I mean, this is like the payoff for the extra shit we did, so I feel like this is the way to go. Even though I kind of agree with Lucanus, I feel like Rook would maybe try to convince him. Yeah, let's try it.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook, because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want. You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
Oh, so it is kind of the same result. It's just whether we fight him or not. Are we using the mythol essence? He's just kind of doing it because...
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Unless they also want you to do this.
You've wronged asked you to stop.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the Veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dread Wolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
I don't remember. Did they say that Solus gave her the mythol fragment? You know, I did say Morgan was being a background character. Now here she is at the end of 3 out of the 4 games, like being a catalyst for what's happening.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon, and it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
He's kind of tragic because he has good intentions, but it's just fucking all the shit that's been thrown at him and he went down the wrong path.
My life force now sustains the Veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
Bit easy, but okay. He was never doing anything out of malice. I don't know. I maybe a little bit anticlimactic, but I like that we chose the path that does right by him the most. Like, this isn't for him, it's for everybody else, but this gives him a shot at redemption instead of him just being an obstacle that we have to take down. I don't know if we'll ever see him again beyond just sealing him away here, but, you know, maybe. Who knows? We could certainly, like, talk to him within the Fade at some point. Gotta get Nev out of there again. Might want to hurry on that, guys. Oh, it looks like the blight's all dried out and crusty. And her nail polish is still immaculate. Oh, you're already clearing up. Your eyes look way better. You look like you need about 3 days of sleep, but otherwise fine. There's still so much of it left. Just the fucking, like, biomass that they'd have to, get out of here to clean up the city. I don't even know what the blight's made out of in this, though, you know? I say biomass because that feels appropriate. But it's not like they're using corpses to make all these tendrils. That's just being, like, generated somehow through magic? Question mark? Okay, good. I think we got the good end.
Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong. It looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Those two are pretty cute.
Or the story of Archon Dorian Parvus.
Dorian. Can't believe I fucking forgot his name.
And forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Giants.
Did I end racism? I think I ended racism, yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of more metaphor than this, but I killed the gods.
Stories are about
and I made Baldo repent for his crimes.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
So, yeah, on Friday when Metaphor will end racism, today I think we dismantled religion.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history, helping the...
But we gotta wait. We gotta see what the after credits thing is and see, like, what bad thing is up next for Dragon Age.
A new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in Arlington.
Take down a little of everything, yeah.
That once thought them lost for good.
We're just gonna wipe the slate clean.
Stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today.
I think that's supposed to be Morgan.
And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Of Eric. And actual real people too. Okay, this looks like a really fucking cool credit sequence here. I'm down for this. Okay, thoughts barring whatever final ending. This was good. I liked it. I think objectively it's one of the stronger Dragon Age games. Although I think I still am probably going to have trouble recapturing the fun I had with 3, with Inquisition. Like I've said, because I just got off of a semester and I just got to fucking go ham, dive in, put my whole pussy into it. And that was delightful. And Origins was also really fun. You know, of course, being the first one and being, with all this being new, and I think I got that at Christmas, since I remember playing and having Kiki hang out with me while I did some of that. Still gotta finish that with Mom. I may, in addition to doing my my like indie game time for a while, might probably do some stuff with Mom too. Whether that's more Origins or other stuff, I don't know. Secret? I'd love if I didn't have to sit through a whole big long credits, but I probably do at some point here, yeah. Yep.
The storm quelled. The sun dimmed. The wolf defanged. At last.
Yeah, 5 left.
Balanced.
5 plus 2.
Guided. Whispered.
Okay, we're seeing low gain. This is Dragon Age 2. Here's Dragon Age 3.
The poisoned fruit ripens. We come.
I don't know exactly what to make of that, but to me that sounds like the 5 question mark remaining elven gods that are sealed were like orchestrating things from behind the scenes, like in all 4 of these previous games. Because I'm trying to remember now the state of things. Solus sealed. Well, I think they were all sealed, and then just Mythal and Elgarnon got out. So I think they would have all been together, maybe, but there was no indication here that Elgarnon and Gillenane were working towards some more overall goal with the other 5-ish. So I'm not exactly clear on that, but I think that's what we're hinting at, is that next we have to deal with the remaining elven gods. Probably the Source of the Blight, some Fade stuff. Kind of sounds like more of the same in a larger sense, but I guess excluding Dragon Age 2, we've kind of been dealing with the same overarching plot the whole time. With the Archdemon in 1 feeling like the biggest thing at the time, but really sort of just being a foot soldier of the elven gods now with that context that we got in this game. 2 is its own little thing that maybe pushed a couple of things forward in the world, but mostly wasn't dealing with that. 3, we then dealt with Solus and Corypheus as one of the Tevinter mages. The Tevinter mages feel like fucking small potatoes at this point. But there's still more of them out there to deal with too, maybe. And now we got like a kind of a toe dip into the gods, and I think we're gonna have more god stuff. I trust them to make it feel exciting and not just that Dragon Age 5 is like 4 part 2. Anyway, we're at the end of this. 2 out of 3 of my big RPGs down, and we'll finish up Metaphor on Friday. And then we'll do a bunch of small, cool indie stuff, which I'm excited for, because I have just been piling up my backlog, and while big games are fun, it'll also be good to, you know, sample a bunch of other stuff. I think we are gonna head over to Somni because they're playing Marvel Rivals with a bunch of people, and we love Marvel Rivals. I will probably not be playing any myself tonight because we're not ending that much earlier than usual. I'm just gonna like wrap up for the night. But I'm sure we'll do more Marvel. I can't talk. We'll do more Marvel Rivals soon. I don't know exactly when, but it's kind of just always on the table currently. Anyway, thanks for hanging. Thanks for helping me dismantle religion. I guess, kind of. We got kind of past that like way earlier in the game, I feel like. The idea of like these guys being gods and then us being like, no, actually they're just tyrants. But yeah, yippee. Another Dragon Age down. Now I will probably miss it. Origins with Mama will probably help that a little bit, but hopefully we don't have to wait 10 years for another one. If they could churn one out in a handful. You know, it doesn't have to be too fast, because you don't want to fucking be Pokemon and just put out shit. But soonish. A good amount of time. Alright. I'm yapping. Bye-bye. See you over in Somnies. Later.